Hello, this is Deaditor. I'm doing a video game Let's Play of The First of the Ring. I have never done a Let's Play before. I'm using my iPhone to record this, and it's probably going to be fairly bad quality, so I apologise. Yeah. This is a very good game in my opinion. It's mainly based on the book as opposed to the films. Well, sorry, not opposed to. It's not based on the films, but it was made around the same time. I believe 2003, when Return of the King came out. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, so it's a fun game. It's reasonably difficult. Does some elements better than the trilogy made, in my opinion. I mean, it does include things from the book, and I'm really gutted that they didn't release the sequel. The sequel would have been called The Treason of Isengard as opposed to The Two Towers, as to not cause confusion, which I will also be playing later on as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and make a new game. I do apologise if I talk through all the cinematics, but the reality is this is a Let's Play, not a, walkthrough or... Well, I mean, you can take it as a walkthrough if you want to, but yeah. Yeah. Got a nice bit of prologue here, read by the lovely Jennifer Hale, who played Bastila Shan in KOTOR, or Knights of the Republic. But like I said, I'm going to talk through the whole thing, so it doesn't really matter.
In the shadows of Mordor, the Dark Lord Sauron forged the One Ring to enslave all elves, dwarves, and men of Middle-earth.
Love how I said I'm going to talk through the whole thing, then I just went silent.
Overthrew Sauron.
That's my bad for getting involved and immersed in the game.
Now the enemy has returned, and from his dark tower in Mordor, he seeks his ring.
That's high enough.
We must find the ring first and destroy it. But who can bear to carry the ring? The weak would be corrupted.
Is it the ring? Is it a goblin? No, it's a terrible looking golem.
The powerful.
You can find Gollum later in the game, and when you hear him, he just goes Gollum, Gollum, Gollum. Sounds fucking terrible.
But who can bear the ring?
Not this character, because you will see this guy about 3 or 4 times in the game, and he looks nothing like the model of the actual character, which is bloody fantastic, isn't it?
Welcome back, Gandalf. Will we have fireworks, elvish lessons, tales of ancient Numenor?
Today we must talk about a shadow of the past.
Oh, I know too much about voice actors. The guy voicing Gandalf is Tom Kane. Now, Tom Kane voiced Yoda in the Clone Wars. In my opinion, not the best impression. And I was glad when they got Frank Oz back for Rebels, because quite frankly, Frank Oz can do Yoda and no one else can. But Tom Kane's alright. He also narrates the Hobbit game, which is made by the same company.
Look closely.
I see fine lines. Lines of fire. In a flowing script.
This, but...
What does it say?
One ring to rule them all. One ring to find them. One ring to bring them all. And in the darkness, find them. This is the one ring to rule them all. The ancient kings of elves, dwarves,
did anyone
and
see
men use the rings of power
the
to
Lord of the
rule
Rings
their lands.
Ralph Bakshi version
Sauron
parodied?
created this ring to rule
Because
all the others.
the scene
When he
where
fell in
Gandalf
battle,
and
he lost it.
Frodo
The
are in
strange
Bag
creature
End
called Gollum
is fucking
found the
hilarious.
ring and
Throws
was
the ring in, and then he
corrupted
explains
by
he was just fucking with
Bilbo
him the whole
met
time.
Gollum, and now it is yours. But the Lord of the Rings has returned, and all his thought is bent on finding the ring.
Let's destroy it.
It can only be destroyed when it was forged.
Then let's
In
take
Mount
the
Doom,
Eagles.
a
We
fire
gotta take
mountain
the
in Mordor.
Eagles.
Take it there.
Middle-earth,
Take
Texas.
it.
No, do not tempt me.
No, before you start having a go at me in the comment section, I do not believe that the Eagles are a bad plot device. I actually really admire a lot of Tolkien's writing and his stories about new catastrophes and
as long as it is yours to bear.
how
I'm a danger to
his
the Shire.
narrative structure is very good. But the thing is, everybody who says, "Oh, why don't they just fly the fucking Eagles to Mount Doom?" Well, there are, you know, Nazgul, the Ringwraiths, riding on fell beasts around it. Not to mention, there's probably other dangers around the way.
But
But
take care.
also, it's about the
has
journey,
many
as
spies.
Carl, is it Carl? The guy is voiced by Archer. Hey, Gabriel, this is H.R. Benjamin. Yeah, but it's about the journey, man. You know, the
Samwise Gamgee. isn't
Family
it?
Guy.
Don't hurt
Yeah, it was
me.
Family Guy. In Family Guy, Chris
What are
Griffin
you doing
complains about the
back here?
Eagles. Yeah,
Nothing, sir.
why do they just fly the
Shooting
Eagles?
across under
Because
the
it's about
window.
the journey, man.
Oh, the sound of shears stopped some time ago.
Why
How
is it
long have you
voice
been
actors just do their
eavesdropping?
own voice?
Eavesdropping?
Hey, guess who's in this
there ain't no
game?
ifs or
James
buts,
Arnold Taylor.
Don't be a fool. What have you heard?
James Arnold Taylor, who
Frodo,
voices Ratchet
don't
from
let him
Ratchet and
turn
Clank
me into
famously,
anything
Obi-Wan
unnatural. He
Kenobi
won't
in
hurt
like
you.
every single
Just
game.
answer
If you
his
can't hear
question.
me, it's because this game is so bloody loud and I'm losing my train of thought.
I didn't understand.
Anyway, so James Arnold Taylor is a great voice actor, but he let's be honest, he just does his voice. There is no magic there. He's just
Keep it a secret, sir.
James Arnold Taylor. I just come in and voice
Turned you
news.
into a spotted toad.
I can't do
I
James Arnold
thought
Taylor.
of something better. He will go away with you, Frodo.
Me, sir? Go and see
Just eating my
Elsa.
dinner at the same time.
Hooray! But where should we go?
Towards danger, but not too rashly or too straight. You mustn't.
Towards danger.
Take
You
time
must
to
go
settle
to the
down.
fires of Mount Doom. I'd go myself, but I need to disappear for a few
Very
chapters.
well, but no later. Make for Rivendell in the east, and seek the counsel of Elrond Half-Elven.
Bilbo's so pointless in this game. Sorry, I just remembered. You barely see him. You see him in Rivendell, and he's just like, "Hello, Frodo." That's not that's the wrong voice. I can't remember. Hello, Frodo. I'm writing a book about your adventures. Here's the mithril vest and the sword. Now, go destroy the ring. I'd do it myself, but I'm far too useless in it.
As do I.
I do love the look of this game. It is very nicely designed.
Or I will turn him into a spotted toad.
You can
The
trust
Hobbit's a good game as well, but it's a bit cartoony. But I do love the design of it as well.
Once you leave, travel as Mr. Underhill. The name of Baggins is not safe outside the Shire.
Baggins? What
And
is it, Baggins?
do not use the ring, for it can corrupt the most innocent heart.
I understand. Farewell, Gandalf. Elves! I'm going to see elves!
Farewell, Frodo.
It's just a reminder that the only Sam that I have ever enjoyed in any medium is the one from the fucking Peter Jackson trilogy. And the reason is because he doesn't sound like, "Oh my, oh hooray!" from the Ralph Bakshi one, or this one. Oh god, you would have been able to play as Sam in the next game. I can't imagine running around as him because he'd just be so useless. Like, Sean Astin put on a lot of weight for the performance, but I believe it when he's fighting Shelob. I believe it when he's killing orcs. Righto, here we go. Finally playing. I think this is the only game you get to have a proper exploration of Bag End in. Frodo's inventory. I love the walking stick. Walking stick is one of my favourite weapons in the Hobbit game, which we will see at some point. But yeah. I keep reading things on the internet about you can get a dagger in the Shire or some bullshit, and I was like, can you? I don't remember that. Ring's in there.
The One Ring is in this chest. I'd best leave it here until I sell Bag End.
What is it that I need? I need the key. The key's on the table? No, it's helpful that a lot of things sparkle, so you just take those. Just familiarise myself with the controls there. So I just throw rocks. Triangle. Triangle does nothing, apparently. Oh no, it's how you do switches, isn't it? So you defend. First person. Into the abyss. loading this takes a bit. I want to say Jeremy Soule did the music for this. I want to, at least. Was it Jeremy Soule? Who knows? God damn, Sammy looked terrible. Fucking died.
Good morning to you. Good morning, Sam. Already? Nobelius. I'm like, no. Bag it. They took on begging you.
Fantastic. What a pretty nerd.
Pretty bird.
What's a pretty turd?
I'll not be here when these pumpkins get turned into pies. More's the pity.
Anyway, the Shire. Oh, it's a lovely land it is. You know, you go around and there's mushrooms on the floor and all that sort of shite, you know. And you can eat the mushrooms because if you run out of mushrooms then you die. This game does have one of my favourite features about certain games that the Elder Scrolls games never fail to have, which is you can save at any point. Doesn't matter if you're in the middle of combat, doesn't matter whatever. Obviously not cinematic because that would be retarded, but yeah, you can save whenever you need to, and that is incredibly helpful because otherwise, you know, you will die a lot. I'm seriously considering just doing this whole Hobbiton Shire section in like ASAP. But I would recommend familiarizing yourself. I never do this. I always mess up. You'll understand later. But there's you when you play this game. To be honest, this is a let's play. Okay, I've completed this game several times, and I if you haven't completed it, you shouldn't be watching a let's play. But yeah, no. The game's fun, but you go from this idyllic Shire place to at night time it's scary as shit. I always liked I always enjoyed Peter Jackson's trilogy and collected all the merchandise, action figures and stuff. Yeah, this is a great plug-in for my YouTube channel, even though I'm going to be doing this separately. I am going to be doing customizing tutorials. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, and when I say I don't know if I mentioned before, this is my first video, and I don't know if it's the first one I released, but I have not mentioned this before. I am Deditor from Figure Realm. Figure Realm is a great site where you can post your customs for action figures and stuff, and I've been collecting Lord of the Rings figures for years. I got rid of my collection at some point due to my dad complaining that I liked action figures. I'm 22. I'm taking a degree, and I still like action figures. No, I don't sit there playing like a child. I enjoy collecting, taking photos, making sculptures and stuff like that. It's fun, you know. Keeps me off the cocaine, as my mum likes to say. Yeah, so Figure Realm was a great site for posting your action figures around and stuff. I'm getting way distracted. I'm running in circles. I do apologise. I don't know why I'm apologising. You're always bloody watching this. If I say bloody a lot, it's because I'm English. Spoiler alert. I have no idea how English I'm going to sound on this accent. I have no idea how English I'm going to sound because I don't really have. I do not have a very area-based English accent. I speak perfectly good English. I'll put it like that. I think my English teacher said I have received pronunciation, which is this accent which people are trying to learn, where you basically just talk English. You don't sound an accent orientated other than the fact that they can tell that you're probably from England, you're not from the north, and you're not posh. Because I have been called posh before, and posh people talk like Joanna Lumley and have a nice S's and H's in their sentences. And I do not talk like that, because that was an impression in case you didn't differentiate. But the thing is, yeah, and I'm running in circles. Let's go talk to Ted Sandyman, who's looking for a pin.
Hello, Ted. Can't you see actual will?
Yeah, bullshit. I know where the missing pin is. Ted Sandyman's mill.
Hello there. Oh, hello. Yes, I'm too old for what's wrong.
Blah blah, whether they.
Well.
So I mentioned earlier they're going about some dagger bullshit, and they talk about where you fight the bees, and I cannot find anywhere where you fight bees. Wow, that was a nice glitch in the end. There we go. Yeah, you have to throw those because the pins got... There's a pin that goes in the windmill pin gets taken by some little boy, he puts it in the windmill turbine, not windmill, puts it in the weather vane, and that blocks it up.
My pleasure. You don't mind? Thank you. It might help. Just try.
I don't know if you get any reward for this, because, yeah, now I have the metal pin, but... I don't know. A lot of the quests in the Shire, I don't really remember. I don't think there are many at all. Where's the sheriff?
Well, you don't. Why, thank you, Tim.
And you get absolutely nothing. Fan-tucking-tastic.
The same path Bilbo took when he began his adventure.
Bilbo Baggins! Oh, my camera keeps moving. Fantastic. It'd be great to get the entire screen in. Yeah, I do apologise for using my iPhone, but I don't know how to record my screen. And I've seen lots of Let's Players, you know, videos being high HD and like decent quality, blah blah blah, whatever. Let's got all that in. Bywater. This is really bugging me, the camera's reversed. He's stuck in this angle. I'm going to say something weird. Why does Frodo have such shapely buttocks? This has always bugged the shit out of me. He's just running around like these ultra tight pants. I don't know. His character design looks fine to me, but it's always bugged me that when you run, you know, you're staring at his ass. No other character has that problem, funny enough. I don't know.
I remember the first fish I caught here with Bilbo.
Yeah, it's a shame we'll never get to see that again. Because Bilbo, unfortunately, is in Rivendell. I wish this game was...
I'll miss the next farmer's market.
I don't know.
This square will be brimming over with the fresh
More to do. It's one of the things I loved about the Two Towers game is that they realised that there was that they couldn't make a... I don't know if they realised this, but yeah, they made a Two Towers game, and you play the... You get to play as Isildur in the prologue and kill some orcs, and I wish you got to fight Sauron, but you don't get to fight a Sauron boss battle ever until they made the Lego Lord of the Rings, and then he was like a big Knight's Kingdom Bionicle type looking thing, and it just looked really, really big. I mean, Sauron's big, don't get me wrong, but yeah, that was a joke. I don't know.
Will I see another springtime festival around this
I'm just running in circles. Right, so I think I need to go see Labida Sackville Baggins. There she is, voiced by the lovely Jennifer Hale, as I keep saying.
Hello, Ruby.
Where's the sheriff? Where's that lazy
Where's the sheriff?
Marlborough?
Right, I'm sure. Just
Bilbo? Bilbo Baggins? Ba-ding.
Now what's going on? I don't hold.
Now that's James Arnold Taylor doing an impression for the sheriff.
Oh, is that all? I've heard that rumor, but if any wolves approach,
Wolves.
will protect. Now, if that's all, I've got.
If you watch the Clone Wars, doesn't this voice sound like the Citadel guy? If you remember, the Citadel, the prisoners, they come in and they never go out. I do find it hilarious that James Arnold Taylor spends a lot of time, and also D. Bradley Baker, talking to himself. Because James Arnold Taylor voices that fucking bad guy. Sorry, I keep swearing. He voices the bad guy Citadel captain in the Clone Wars episode where they have to break Evan Peel out of prison and then Captain Tarkin. And he has to talk to himself, and he goes on about a nice soft voice. I don't know. I love Obi-Wan's dialogue in that. Like his flirting with the Sergeant Ventress is beautiful. I really enjoyed the Clone Wars, and because it went from like I did not see the movie in cinemas. You know, I'm just running in circles, so I'm just gonna make sure I actually play this game properly. Is that a Green Dragon in? I thought it was. It might be across the road. It's got a big door, I thought. blah, blah. Am I just special? The Iverbush in. That's the green dragon. You can search far and wide. You can drink the whole town wide. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so James Arnold Taylor. I might have just dithered off and completely forgot what I was saying. But going back to James Arnold, yeah, the Clone Wars. That was what I was talking about. The Clone Wars was fantastic, and they cancelled it, unfortunately. I did not care for the movie it came out, but I started watching it with my friends, got into it, and it got really graphic with like limb hacking and storytelling got really good, and it was dark, you know, they had so many cool characters in it, and they brought, you know, Dave Filoni, the director, back to do Rebels, and Rebels has turned out much better than I thought it was. I'm just skipping through this. Boring. Is there even reason?
Hello there, Rosie.
And hello to you, Frodo Baggins.
How many roles does Jennifer Hale in this? Jennifer Hale. I don't know why I'm speaking Scottish, but I'm gonna.
Well,
What's he done?
nothing. If we ever need to ring the bell, Sheriff will...
I'm sure Sam would never do that.
Why does she keep saying sheriff? Where's the sheriff? Yeah, so the Clone Wars, they brought elements from the Clone Wars into Rebels, which I was happy about because it is made by the same team. So that is fantastic. I mean, there's probably some different people, new people, old people, whatever. But Dave Filoni is the director, and they are going to finish the series, which they didn't do for the Clone Wars. They unfortunately got cancelled because obviously Disney bought them. And the issue of that is that we don't get to see the ending of A Star Adventures a Tale with like Quinlan Voss and stuff. And I've seen clips of it, and they actually put the effort in to make it look like the comics and the stuff. And oh god, it's just so disappointing. Where am I headed? The problem with this place is that I always forget which direction it is. I am going the right way, thank God. There's an old man here, and this is the only quest, other than the ones you have to do, worth doing, because I think he gives you a buttload of mushrooms if you get all his herbs. Well, it's also a good chance to experiment sneaking and stuff like that. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I'm sneaking, Mr. Frodo! I have no idea if this is going to be entertaining or not, but I don't care because I'm still releasing it! 22 minutes, that's where we're at. You hear humming, that's my fan, because it's currently summer here in the jolly old town of England. I say town. Ugh. There's a leaf.
Here's one of those packets of herbs Luke spoke of.
Herbs. You can tell this game was made by Americans because they say herbs. As Eddie Izzard would say, you say leisure, we say lisure. You say herbs, and we say herbs. Because there's a fucking H in it. I will not apologise for that bit of swearing because I love Eddie Izzard. He's hilarious. One of the best British comedians. Although his new stuff is I don't know, I struggle watching it. If you like repetitive music, you've come to the right place. Is that a mushroom? Mushroom! Trust a bandy buck and a toque. What? That was just a shortcut. A shortcut to what? Mushrooms! Please, no more drug references. I can't take it anymore. Alright, this is your first bit of sneaking in the game. I cannot stand it because this game's sneaking system is essentially throw a rock and then... I'm just gonna save. Right. Nice bit of Pepsi there. It's not Pepsi Mac, it's not Soda Pop. Heads up, there's going to be a lot of references in my videos because I watch a lot of YouTube. I can't remember. I can't even remember. Is that how you sneak? That's how you sneak. Ah, shit. Where's the dog gone? Damn it.
Grip, Fang!
Wolf!
What's all this racket?
That would be me.
We're bubble now.
Yeah, like I said, I can't remember most of the stuff in this game. So, I'm gonna aim, that's the one. I'm just gonna peg it, to be honest. Yes!
Grip, Fang! Well, burglar.
Burglar.
Well, now.
And I think there's only 2 fields. I thought it was like 3. Can you jump that one? Man, hobbits cannot jump for shit. Ah, can I get up there? Oh my god, gravity. It's weighing me down. Ah. Might be able to jump that. No. Yeah, the music in this, it's painful how much it loops. I think that's how you speak. Sneaky, sneaky. Damn it! Yeah. Just get the other. I think I might just make this. God, probably look stupid when you run. I believe that's all the herbs. I will say herbs if it makes you feel better, because I do love a bit of Tolkien. I wouldn't be playing Lord of the Rings game if I didn't like Lord of the Rings or or Tolkien. I don't know. Yeah, so entertaining is seemingly difficult, I suppose, because you've been watching for 28 minutes if you've made it this far. I'm impressed with you. You deserve a bonus secret. Now, if you go behind here, there are some ducks. Wow. Now, if you found that funny, then I do apologise. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, before I escape, I think that there's some mushrooms up here. Unless I've already been up here. I don't know. I swear there was a little windy path somewhere. Oh, whatever. How many mushrooms we got? 25. That's pretty good. Mushrooms are the lowest form of health in this game. Oh, okay. Found it. That is silly. So they they teleport you through the gate, or I said the gate. Okay, when you go into the different area, they make you go through and pass the mushrooms. So you'd actually have to turn back in order to get them. It's pretty silly. Is there anything over here? Some llamas, rather. Llamas? Are they llamas? Those are llamas. And look at their fluffy white coats. They seem to be buying like sheep. I don't know. 26? 28. Okay, I guess that counts as 2 for some reason. 3 even. Because my math is amazing.
Hello, I have found.
Here's your herbs. And what do you get? 30. Oh wow, that's you get some mushrooms. 3? Was that 3? Because it was on 28? I don't know. That's all you need to do. You can talk to people if you want to, but I'm telling you now, it don't give you anything. What was that? What was that? Just my eyes playing tricks on me again. Shadows moving around. I miss the old elf voices in Oblivion and in Morrowind. The elves had the best voices. I don't care that they voiced 3 races. I don't care that the Nords are better in Skyrim, I admit. God, fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real big problem. Skyrim Gamer Poop is pretty funny. You tried to sell me crack, and then you tried to play stupid. Sir, aren't you going to say anything? Of course. I got to glimpse that beautiful captured Harkraven. I don't know. What do you think of my impressions? They probably sound terrible recorded. Because, I don't know, the things just do not sound great when you record them. Oh, God, I'm cold. Did anyone catch season 4? Was it season 14? I think it was, of Red vs. Blue. It was just Vic Jr. Was it Vic Jr.? Was it just Vic? I think it must have just been Vic. No, dude, this is Vic Jr. His great, etc. grandson, Vic Jr. I do love me some Red vs. Blue. Wait a minute, it's doing an impression copyright infringement. Well, we're screwed then, because I do a lot of impressions, just for fun. Is that a Texan accent? I was talking about this the other day. Bernie Burns. When Bernie Burns talks, he kind of talks like this. Like, I don't know if it's an accent of like Texas or something, but it's. I mean, this is the kind of volume he's talking at, you know. I'm gonna go take a vitamin. Oh, don't bother. It's too late for you anyway. I think it's time for me and the One Ring to disappear. I thought that was a One Ring box. Would you put your flute down? Yeah, it is the wrong one. Oh, no. You need to give the key. See, this is what happens when you don't concentrate. You need to give, hello, Frodo. I'm an old man and I don't remember my name. The gaffer, Samwise Gamgee's dad. Give him the key. Yeah, give him the key. If you don't eat your pudding, how can you get any meat? I did that the wrong way. That was some brightly coloured flower there.
Number 3 Bagshot Row, home of the Ganges. Sam was it as much as I
Oh God, I'm such an idiot. See, this is what happens when you talk too much. Okay, so I've messed up. Well, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, bloody gang, click. Right, you are supposed to go to Libedia Sackville Baggins after collecting both the deed and the key. Then you go to, you speak to her. She tells you to ring the bell to get the sheriff. The sheriff tells you a load of nonsense, and then you're supposed to speak to her again, sell her again, come back, give the key to Sam's dad, and then go home, take the ring, and then go outside. I have not done that. I have rung the bell, and I have not gone back to Libedia Sackville Baggins so she can talk down to me some more. Maybe I didn't want to. Maybe I just completely forgot because I was blathering on like an idiot. Probably both. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Pikachu, I choose you! Libedia Sackville Baggins, you're mine now! This isn't working.
Well, someone finally came to his senses and rang that bell. Now we'll have safety and order in the Shire.
In the Shire?
Now then, what did you want to speak to me about? Make it snappy, I have a lot of things to tend to.
It's about Bag End. You said you wanted to buy it.
What? But I thought you were lying, you deceitful boy. I believe that when I had the deed in my hand. Did you bring it?
Here's the deed to Bag End.
Oh, I can scarcely believe it. The deed to Bag End.
So I
I
just
shall
move
leave
around a
you
bit.
three belongings. I'll leave the Bag End key with Master Gamgee of
Get a
number
jumper,
3
it's
bag
bloody
shop
cold.
if you don't mind.
What? Gamgee? That dirty potato grubber and his son might plunder all of
Dirty
Bag End.
potato grabber? Who are you calling a dirty potato grabber?
Yes,
Well, cut off your
very
legs, you
good
wee
day
bastard
indeed.
shite.
My sweet Lothar will be so happy.
Been watching Father Ted too much lately.
Oh,
Got the old Irish
why
accent
you
stuck in my head I have.
That kind I'll never know, Frodo. Having fathers and dwarves and wizards for company, and never inviting your own.
Yeah, okay. Feely and Keely, at your service. You must be Mr. Buggins. Nope, you've come to the wrong house. Bugger off. Has it been cancelled? Nobody told us. And our Irish accents. Now, one of them's Irish. Dino Gorman is not Irish. The guy who plays... I always get his mixed up. Feely. The guy who plays Feely, the one with the blonde hair, is not Irish. He's a New Zealand actor. I've gone the wrong way. And the guy who plays Keely, Ian Brown, he is indeed Irish. Indeed, he is. Aren't you going to search me? Could have anything done with trousers. Oh, nothing. That's a great line. Yeah. You know how you get people who are prequel haters from Star Wars, or I don't know, there might be people who hate The Hobbit as well. I don't think there's a single bit of Tolkien game or literature or film, whatever, that I haven't found something you can enjoy from it. You know, Rankin Bass's The Hobbit, I think, is a very nice. It's a nice little tale. The only issue is there's no Beorn in it, and Bolg isn't mentioned. But the thing is, it doesn't really matter. But you don't need to mention Bolg. But it would have been nice to explore Beorn's house. One of the big issues people had with, one of the biggest changes to the Hobbit film is that Legolas kills Bolg, and in the book it's Beorn. He rescues. This camera keeps moving around. He rescues Thorin after he's mortally wounded by Bolg's spearmen or vanguard or something. I don't know. After Feely and Keely die defending him, and Beorn carries him back and then goes back and crushes Bolg, and very funny. Anyway, I don't mind the change. I like the Hobbit films. I don't care. I also like the Star Wars prequels. I'm one of those people. I had an not interesting theory, but a theory. What if the people who like the sequels hate the prequels? So this is a total tongue twister. Have I messed up again? Please tell me I have not messed up again. What am I doing? I think there's a quest thing. Resume. There we go. Show quests. One ring. Okay, I need to get the one ring. Now I remember. You don't see Sam Gange's dad till night time. Right. So, one second, I need a drink. It's very difficult eating and playing the game. So yes, I will say that the prequels I enjoy. I obviously prefer the original trilogy, but I would say that episode 1, I saw episode 1 when I was 4 in 1999, and I loved it. I look back on it now with fondness, and as an adult seeing it, I can see the flaws in it. One of my favourite YouTubers, The Unusual Suspect, he did a review of it, and he was talking, I think it was him, who was talking about how much more genuine the relationship between Anakin and Padme is. And it's kind of a sweet, caring, but obviously not romantic, because it'd be kind of weird if an 8-year-old and a 14-year-old went out. Fun fact, Padme's 14 in that film, makes no sense, whatever, but apparently you can be a queen at 14, but, an elected queen, I might add. But yeah, can I talk about that? Yes, I can. There is a reason I'm not going into Bag End, and I apologise for the visual of me running around in circles. Anyway, so yeah, episode 2 is the worst of the bunch. I did not like Rogue One. Rogue One was a terrible film. It was stupid. The biggest, the stupidest thing about it, other than the cast with Felicity, I can't close my mouth. I can't remember if her surname's Jones. I want to say it's Felicity Jones or something. I don't know. She played Black. She was going to play Black Cat in The Amazing Spider-Man 3, probably. I don't know. She was Felicia Hardy in the film. But anyway, the actress who played Jin. Her name was Jin. I kind of sound Qui-Gon Jinn, but Jin. Jesus Christ. And the lovely Hispanic guy who the only film I've seen him in was The Terminal as the Hispanic guy in that. He was lovely in that film, but this film was crap. What's really funny is that a lot of people from The Terminal have been in big films that I enjoy. Like Zoe, I cannot pronounce her name, Saldana, I don't know. The one who plays Gamora in Guardians of the Galaxy, and the one who plays the Avatar Blue Lady in Avatar, which is now one of my least favourite films because I've seen it too many times. Don't watch films you enjoy too much. So, except for Lord of the Rings, because it does not get boring. Anyway, yeah, that film, Rogue One, was just pants. The only good bit of it was the Darth Vader scenes, which was complete and utter fan pandering. The whatchamacallit, the I'm gonna stop running around. It's just confusing me. The issue with that film is why was I can't remember. Scarif was the name of the last planet. I don't know. Let's just call it Scarif. Sullust would have been better. Sullust is an actual planet. Anyway, so the Death Star plans, they steal them, they beam them up onto the Mon Calamari medical ship or whatever, and then the Tantive 4, Princess Leia's ship detaches and rides off. My issue with that is that what did Darth Vader say in the episode 4? He said, several transmissions were beamed onto your ship. I want to know what happened to those plans the rebel spy sent you. And then she tries to deny it, saying, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a member of the Imperial Senate. And what does she lose from being, there in Rogue One? She loses all plausible deniability. The fact that she was, there means that she has no excuse. She is, very clearly a member of the Rebel Alliance because she was at the blimmin' battle. I don't know. The film was stupid. It was a film that, it's an excerpt from the opening title crawl of episode 4 that I thought, we could make a film about this. Anyway, sorry, going back to Lord of the Rings. So I hope you enjoyed The Shire, because as lovely as it is, this nice peaceful music, the sky's a bit, the sky's quite nice and blue. It's just paradise, okay, and let's go get the ring. I think I'm going to do these in segments. I have no idea how long I can do this, but the thing is, as in the video, this is where things get real. So I'm going to open the chest, run away. Fun fact, if you zoom in, so I'm going to do this probably. Yeah, the model of the ring is there. You can see the ring. See it? There? Okay, right. We're going to pick up... okay, I'm going to stop now, and we're going to pick up for part 2. So, thanks for watching. I do apologise if I blather on a lot, but, it's my first Let's Play. I've never done one before in my life. No idea what to say. I just felt like starting with this one. I was actually going to start with The Hobbit, but I just played that game recently, and I need a break from it. But, yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time. Ciao.